Hi, it's Dwyer, gamblersadvisory.com, dwyersportsbetting.com. Remember, the opinion you should follow should be your own. Just consider this video to be a second opinion from a complete stranger online. Now, our betting strategy here is a little bit different than most people online. I'm a big believer in futures betting. In other words, if you can lock in value at 20 to 1, 20 to 1 before a tournament starts, that's a valuable position to have because you can then hedge the play if your 20 to 1 pick goes up against tough competition in any of the rounds. Understand too what 20 to 1 means. That means that if you were betting even money at 20 to 1, that's as if you have won the same even money bet 20 times in a row. We're looking for leverage. So there is a screaming deal right now being offered by the casinos on the futures line. Right? You're picking the individual to win the tournament at the French Open. It's very surprising because the person who is going off at 20 to 1 to win it all, just won the Australian Open. Apparently they're calling me right now too. But understand, Australian Open winner Roger Federer right now can be had for 20 to 1 on the futures line for the French Open at Roland Garros. Now, let's be clear here. I believe you're getting this price because Roger Federer did have knee problems in the off season. But understand, that didn't stop him from then coming back and winning the Australian Open. Also, his big-time rival at the French Open, Rafael Nadal, who beat him a number of times, notably in 2008, right, in the finals of the French Open. Again in 2011, right? Nadal happens to be the person Federer beat to win the Australian Open. Now, I understand the Australian Open is played on a hard surface and the French Open is played on a clay surface. But understand, Federer is so proficient on clay that in addition to facing Nadal several times in French Open finals, he actually won the French Open in 2009. Right? So you're talking about one of the world's best on clay. Let's talk about some of the other people who might make an impact here. Now, it's true the last 3 times Federer has faced Novak Djokovic in a major finals, right? Wimbledon in 2014 on grass, Wimbledon again in 2015 on grass, and the hardcourt U.S. Open in 2015. It's true that Djokovic has won all 3 of those matches. But Novak didn't look good at the Australian, did he? And the point is, if you know that Federer has a problem with Djokovic or Nadal or Andy Murray, right, you can hedge the play. You can lock in 20 to 1 right now. And then when Federer plays those guys, depending on the seeding, you can then bet a little bit on the other guy. Keep in mind, you have 20 to 1 leverage if you lock it in right here. So I don't know who's going to win the French Open. What I can tell you, though, is Roger Federer, who just won the Australian, who's still playing tennis at a world-class level, at 20 to 1, is a screaming deal. I believe you want to lock this in, then you want to see the seedings, then you want to track it. I'll agree. If Federer goes up against Djokovic, if Federer goes up against Nadal, maybe you want to hedge it a little bit. But you'll be operating from the positive side of the ledger, the side where you've gotten 20-to-1 leverage. That's how I see it. Let me hear from you if there are other individuals who you feel we should pay attention to at the French Open. I hope you leave that information for all of our subscribers here in the comment section to this video. Thanks for stopping by.